Hello guys, I'm Krishna and I welcome you all on behalf of CSI chapters vcode Vit-Ap University. We'll take a look at a very important Java topic today. It is linked list, and it is not only important in Java but also it is important in any other programming language because it is part of our data structure and algorithm, which is DSA. And yeah, we need to learn this, and you will have questions from this topic in your interview exams and placement exams also. Okay, so let's begin with it. So I'll start with an example, but before example, let me tell you something about like what is linked list. So what a normal list is. A normal list, it will be stored in your memory like as a whole, not in parts but as a whole. So if you have, for example, four data entries in your list, so index it will start from 0 and go up to 3. So in normal list, it will be stored in some memory which is continuous. But in linked list, what it is like, it uses dynamic memory allocation. So when you use dynamic memory allocation, what it does is it stores your list in some parts. Like you have a data entry at first index, so that first index will have some data like index 0. I am talking about index 0. It will have some data and address of the next index of the list. So yeah, it will point to index number 1, and the data in at index number 2, it has some data as well as the memory allocation of index number 2. So it does like that. Every index of the linked list, it arrows, or it shows JVM the direction of the next object of the list. Okay, so let's start with an example. To create a linked list, so I just have to use linked list, and you may see my Visual Studio Code, it automatically imports java.util.linked lists. Okay, and now I have to name our linked list. So keep it simple. Let's keep it simple and name it list and new linked list. We can also add the type of data which we want to enter in our linked list in this, but that's completely optional. That's up to you if you want to do that or not. So for doing that, now I want to add some integer to this list. So there is one more method to add some integer to it. Whether you can write integer over here, or you can do what I'm gonna show you now. So yeah, it is like list dot add, and new, I wanna add integer, and let's say I'm adding it to a linked list. Okay, that's how you can add some integer to it. And you can see, but my JVM is showing this, the constructor integer int has been deprecated since version 9 and marked for removal. So yeah, it may not work in future, but now it will work. Although it is showing this strike through, although it is work, it will work, but in future it may not. You have to use integer over here. For now it is working fine, and yeah, from JVM version 9 it won't work. Let's add some more data to it. So let me do something. Let me just copy it and add some data really fast. So yeah, I added some data to our linked list. So for printing our linked list, we have to use iterator. I already told you about iterator in our previous videos. You can take a look at it, and if you don't know about it, if you know about iterator, you can just head on with the video. Head on with the same video. You can just continue. Okay, so for using an iterator, I'm creating an object of class iterator. Iterator is an inbuilt class in Java. So yeah, we can create an object like this only. Instead of new, it should be list.iterator. We are creating the iterator for our list. And now what I'm planning to do is I want to reverse the list. Okay. So for doing that, basic. It is kind of simple. For this, we are using collections. So for reversing it, I have to use collections.reverse list. Okay. So what it does, it reverses my list. And now if I print it, and instead of println, let's do print only, and add some space to it. Yeah, if we run our code now, you'll see it is printing out 1458. It just reverses our list. And now there is one more method which is sort. Okay, so I'll just sort our list. So what it does, it just sorts our list. So yeah, let's try to run it. It is basically same. Why? Because our list it was already sorted. That's why we are not seeing any changes. And if we let me show you what happens. So you can see it sorted my. I think I did some mistake. And let me just remove this guy. As you can see, it is sorting my list right now. And what I can do is like I can use this while loop one more time. So yeah, you can see it is printing out 1.48 this time. So I hope it was clear to you guys. If you still haven't it out, you can just ask us in the comment section. You can also rewind the video, take a look at it. You can also take a look at our previous videos. We have more than 195 videos on our channel. Yeah, till then, bye bye. See you guys in our next video. Thank you.